All right, welcome back to Nails by Stephanie. Happy to have you here. This is the manicure we're going to be doing today. To be honest, when I first finished it, I wasn't that happy with it. I don't know, it just wasn't what I was thinking. I'm sorry, I'm getting some acrylic paint off of my hands. Acrylic, you say? Acrylic indeed, because we will be doing airbrushing today in this video. But as I was saying, I wasn't too thrilled with it when I first finished, but when I scrubbed up my hands and got it all shiny and looking a little bit neater, I think I like it. I'm not sure. It may take me a few days to get used to it. But I did these 3D flowers and some airbrushing, which I will go over. To be honest, I'm not sure how much airbrushing in my day-to-day work I'm going to end up doing, just because I feel like using pigments and scrubbing it into a matte top coat is faster, cleaner, and a little bit more deliberate. So you don't really have that much control over the spray gun, and there's a little bit of it's not a smooth transition. There's pixelation from the spray, the off, what's called fall off. So, but we're gonna get into everything that I did. I've got something on my nail, which I will clean off. But I'm going to go ahead and get my right hand fully prepared. I need to do a bit of a backfill, which I'm not going to go over in this video. But I will be back shortly. All right, nails are prepared. We're gonna go in with a base coat from Light and Shadow Après, or Après Light and Shadow. This one is First Glance. I have used it before. It's a beautiful, like, eggshell, mauve-y, semi-translucent tone. Kind of like a milky white, but it has a slightly pinky, purpley undertone to it. So I'm going to do 2 coats and make sure I take my liner brush and pull it down into the cuticle. And then I'm going to flash it and move on to the rest of my fingers. All right, I've gone and done 2 coats of First Glance. Before we move on, I want to go ahead and matte top coat. And then we're going to go ahead and do the spray painting. I haven't cleaned out the gun since doing my left hand. I think I probably should. I'll see if the paint is still wet. I suspect not. So I'll need to clean it before progressing. Even coat and cure. Okay, I am opting not to clean it. Do not follow my lead. I am using IMYYDS airbrush. It's one I got off of Amazon. It looked cool, it looked low profile, and it seems to work pretty well. So long as I clean it properly, which I'm not doing so. But anyway, it is chargeable. It shows you the percentage that it is at, and it's got the button on the side to turn it on. So I'm gonna go in. I'm using these Airbrush inks. They're acrylic. They are pre-mixed and diluted with water, so you don't need to do anything. I'm just going to put a few more drops in the gun. One more small drop. Okay, and then you want to just prime it. So by priming it, I mean expelling the air through the gun to test it. Yeah, it's blocked because I haven't cleaned it. I need something to poke through. Now, I'm gonna have to clean it. So hold that thought. Okay, I cheated it. If you unscrew this little piece here, this needle goes out, and I'm not proficient in airbrushes. I don't know the actual purpose of it, but it did clear the passage. So I'm going to tighten it again. I'm going to prime it. I'm getting the remnant blue out. Oh, far be it from me to do the easy thing. I'm just going to keep trying to cheat it. There's too much blue in there to really clean it properly. Hopefully that is clean enough that I can get some white coming out without wasting the entire bottle. Light blue, that works. So I'm just tapping to get it where I want it, or get the amounts that I want. Making a mess in the process. Like I said, don't do as I do. Just going to clean up around my cuticles as I go. I thought I had what's it called? That peel stuff that you put around the cuticle, but I've never used it. And I went and opened the bottle and it was all dried out and disgusting. So I'm just going to have to clean up as I go. Or at least I'll clean up at the end. So we've got the blue down, which was supposed to be white. I'm gonna go in with some darker blue. Why does this seem a lot more forceful than it was before when I did my left hand? Now we're going to go in with some pink and see what we can do, what kind of mess we can make. Okay, I think I'm done with the air gun. I'm going to clean up and I'll be back. Okay, so I want to clean up around my cuticles before I go and put more matte top coat. So I'm using some acetone. Okay, we are top coated. I have gone and I missed my palm, gone and cleaned up with some acetone as much as possible. I will scrub a dub at the end. But we're going to go ahead and do the outline of the flowers now with our Mirror Shine gel in silver from Makartt. So this is going to take probably what's left of my brain capacity, because I had trouble doing it on my left hand, let alone doing it on my right. So, sorry, I'm trying to get the bead off of the bottom with the bristles. So I'm just going to do some large petals, starting at the center. And going out. I thought about doing chroming again, but I felt the color palette did better with silver. And I have this silver chrome gel, so going through the extra process of doing this in clear and then chroming it just didn't seem to make sense when I could just use the gel and cut out the middleman. I'm going to cure as I go, so once I finish one flower, I'm going to cure and go on to the next. I can't do this. Okay, next steps with these wonky outlined flowers. I did so much better on my left hand. I need to clean this brush a little bit better because it has some acrylic spray paint on it. I'm using my Après Extend Gel and my liner brush just to grab a smallish bead to go ahead and place raised petals inside each petal. Just kind of wiggle it around into a circle. And then pull it down into a point. If your petals are close together, I would suggest going one by one, which I think I'm going to do because the point is going to touch before going and doing the next one. All right. We're coming along. Last step before we go ahead and top coat is to take this lovely Cosmic Sparkle. It's Peackock polish from Madame Glam. It's got chrome flakes in it, and we're going to decant some onto our palette, which I have off to the left. Excuse me. And we're just going to lightly gloss over the raised portions. Oh, I didn't do the other flower. All right, let's go back in. Okay, after I go ahead and cure this, I'm going to use this brush to lightly brush the chrome gel, the chrome flake gel on top. All right, final step, top coat, and then we are done. I'm kind of wishing I didn't use the iridescent flakes. I feel like it would show up more if I did chrome. Not chrome, cat eye gel, which I've seen other people do. But this is definitely very, what's the word? Spring. Very Easter vibes with the pastels. Once we clean it up, it will look a lot better. I think I'm gonna have to switch to a different top coat because the bottle's almost empty on this one. All right, I've gone and top coated. I've gone and cleaned around the cuticles as best as I can. I'm scrubbed with acetone and with soap and water. The rest will come off in time. But right now I'm just going to finish with some cuticle oil and I'm going to say good night. Thank you so much for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe. I probably will not use my airbrush all too often. It's one of those purchases that it's like you see all these people creating content and doing these nail designs that can be easily replicated with other products that you have, but it looks like fun to play with, and in the end it just ends up being a lot more work. In my opinion, I rather, if I can achieve the same look with simpler means, I'd rather do that. That's not to say that it wasn't a learning experience, because it definitely was, but I think going forward I'm just going to use my pigments. So look for those videos. Maybe I'll do another video similar to this on nail stands, just to show you how to create the same look using pigment powders. But until then, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you again so much for joining me for this video, and I will see you in the next one.